Within Kenya, the resources, and we really want to take the exchequer because we receive 100 million, which is a recurrent expenditure. So we receive it annually, and 70% of this usually goes into sunscreen, and and the after sun and the lip balm. The rest of the money we try to raise awareness and buy protective clothing. But remember, the challenge that we have as persons with albinism is also with the sight, short-sightedness. Yeah? So there's the aspect of the eye care equipment that we need to procure also for persons with albinism. Also, especially near the funding gap that we might have, can say it might be around another 100 million, because one bottle of sunscreen right now can cost roughly on the highest, say 3,200 ml a bottle. But that one bottle should last one person with albinism 1 month, which means one person with albinism needs 12 bottles a month. If you take 12 bottles for one person with albinism times the 4,000 number of persons with albinism we have, times 3,000, it already exceeds the 100 million that we get from the exchequer. And remember, that's just sunscreen only. We haven't procured the after sun lotion. We haven't procured also the lip balm. So the gap can be more or less another 100 million. But to supplement the same, we provide cryogenic equipment. And this financial year, we bought 20 cryogenic equipment, including the cylinder and the cryogun. And this equipment, they use the liquid nitrogen, which arrests lesions that can be cancerous early on after a person with albinism has been exposed in the sun. We are treating 3 persons with albinism who have contracted already skin cancer, and it is regrettable because this is something that is preventable. 1, by the use of sunscreen lotion, and 2, by being screened and being administered, the liquid nitrogen on areas that have been exposed to the sun. For persons with albinism, the numbers here in this county, we are talking about 80 persons with albinism. That's a huge sub-county. That's about 80 persons with albinism in this sub-county only. We are not talking about the Nakuru County, the Naivasha sub-county. That's a huge number. Since the program began early in 2011, we had high numbers of skin cancer, persons with albinism. But through this program, the provision of sunscreen lotion, after sun and the lip balm, together with the outreaches that we've conducted using dermatologists and skin clinicians countrywide, we've seen the number dropping. The number of persons with albinism in the country as recorded by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics stands at above 9,000. And in our database, so far we did mapping of persons with albinism just last quarter, and we have a figure of 4,000. You see there's a gap between the 5 and the 9. That's about 5,000 persons with albinism. So we'll continue with the mapping, but we also seek to partner with the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics to see how we can get to, the 9,000 plus persons with albinism here in Kenya, which also resonates with the prediction that statistics usually had, that 1 in every 10,000 is a person with albinism. So the 10,000 number is a number that we are hoping as a council that we can reach, and with the help of partners and also the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, it is possible for us to realize that.
Under normal circumstances, this is an item that is used for preventive purposes, so that the early lesions that are detected by our doctors, the dermatologists and the clinicians who attend to them, once they are suspicious, then they can be attended to early before they actually become malignant or cancerous. In this sub-county, as it has been mentioned before, we have around 80 cases of people living with disabilities, this disability albinism, and they have also been coming to collect the sunscreen creams from the facility, which is actually also supported by the council. I think the major challenge is because once we get those lesions, we refer them to a bigger hospital, Rift Valley PGH, and this machine actually is going to assist us, or this equipment is going to assist us manage them here so that they don't travel to PGH, which takes a lot of time and resources for them. This facility, most of the suspected cases of cancer, we always refer them to our bigger hospital. So as we might not have the statistics to actually comment that we are seeing more cancers or not, but if anything that we suspect might be cancerous, we actually refer it to our major hospital, PGH.
Beta kidogo, bugeza kidogo.
Sema inahitaji referral, pia kuna maandamano zile sio